Hi everyone, and welcome to the Kingdom Hearts Union Deep Dive stream! I'm your host Brandon, and I'm here with Churro!
Hi.
And we're back!
We're back! Finally!
After 10,000 years, I'm finally free! We're back.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
Or was it 86?
It's,
Was it 86 or 84?
It's Organization 84. That's how long it's been. So, currently, we're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on the PS4 Pro in super sampling mode.
I think you're going to say Super Saiyan.
Super sample mode streaming out to Twitch TV/KH Union Live from Japan.
Pay-per-view.
From Japan, and also Churro's coming from San Diego. Yeah, back in black.
Back in black, baby.
What patch? Oh, that's a good question, Clover. I don't know. Whatever's most recent. So, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this on critical mode. We gotta have the vibration. We gotta have good vibrations. So we're gonna shut up now because, as you guys know, you already know, on the deep dive stream, we do not talk during cutscenes, and we especially don't talk during the opening cutscene because I gotta take that music out for YouTube. I don't know what I'm gonna put over it, but I'll put probably a Sanctuary cover. Churro,
Hey, should we
do we want to do a karaoke of it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I only do it when there's alcohol involved.
There you go.
No, but should we put it like a little counter? This is number of times Brendan died.
Oh man, I would have to actually adjust that. Also, I need to change the title of the stream because it's currently saying that this is a test. This is not a test. This is legit the Kingdom Hearts Union Deep Dive stream. We are live for real.
Just put a legit.
Legit. The legitest version. All right, so good news, Churro. I haven't shown you this tech yet, but I actually have a macro button set, and it's a cutscene button. So what it does is it makes us all shut up and makes the game louder in one button.
Oh, did you get a stream deck too?
No, I'm just using my keyboard.
Oh, you should totally get a stream deck, dude. It helps so much.
It seems so nice. I probably will get it at some point. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna start the game, and I'm gonna press the aforementioned stream button so we all shut up, and we're gonna watch some unlicensed Utada Hikaru. Please don't sue. Anyway, let us enjoy.
Yes, Clover. Button of convenience.
So here we go.
A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
have arrived. I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was. My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
Sora?
Whoa! Give me a break,
Giving up already? If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one?
This world has been connected,
What? Who's there?
tied to the darkness.
Sora, don't ever change.
The door has opened.
What?
You understand nothing.
Sora...
Another dream about him.
Man, doesn't that tick you off?
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Cypher's gone too far this time.
I mean, it's true that stuff's been stolen around town, and we've got a score to settle with Cypher and everything. So, if he wants to think we did it, I can't really blame him. See, that's not what really bugs me. What really bugs me is that he's going around telling everybody we're the thieves. Now the whole town and their mothers are treating us like the Klepto Club. Have you ever been this ticked off before in your life? 'Cause I haven't. Nuh-uh. Never. Now, what to do?
Well... We could find the real thieves. That would set the record straight. Hey, that sounds fun.
But what about Cypher?
First, we gotta clear our names. Once we find the real culprit, everyone will get off our backs. Oh no! They're gone! Are gone! What?
All are gone?
Huh? Huh?
You can't say... why not?
But you do understand what I'm saying, right? Are gone. Stolen. And not just the word. They stole it too.
What kind of thief is that? Cypher could never have pulled that off.
Yeah.
All right, time for some recon.
Huh?
His heart is returning. Doubtless he'll awaken very soon.
Huh?
Roxas, come on.
Over here. Move the left stick to make Roxas run.
Run.
Tilt it slightly to
Tilt
make
it
Roxas
slightly to
walk.
make Roxas walk.
Jump with circle.
Jump with circle.
Oh, that's great. It's been a while. Let's see if I can do more weird voices. The nice thing about this game is still filled with many scenes that aren't voice acted. For at least one last game, I'll get to do some amateur bad voice acting. So let's get this show on the road.
But we love it, Brendan.
Oh,
we do.
That's good to hear. There's plenty to go around in this game. So by skimming the sides of buildings, you can grab the edge to pull yourself up. Try to access. Try it for access to various places. So by skimming the sides of buildings, that sounds like wall running, but what they really mean is if you fall off a ledge or if you try to like jump up onto a ledge, you can pull yourself up.
I mean, I don't know why they even have that in the first place. Like by skimming the sides of buildings.
Skimming the sides of buildings. That is a very well. I mean, you have to remember that this is translated from Japanese, so this is just something that doesn't translate well into English. Let's get this investigation underway. Yo, Roxas! Never thought you'd do such a rotten thing. We didn't steal anything, all right? I'd like to believe you, but who else would steal that stuff?
I would.
What stuff?
I'd...
As if you didn't know. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you. Go ask at the accessory shop.
God, that was kind of mean of him.
Yeah, he's just rude.
It's like, I'm not gonna tell you. Go talk to them over there.
Yeah, exactly. He's all on the Roxas did it camp. Go on,
I know, right?
Roxas.
Hashtag.
Yeah, exactly. Go on, Roxas. Ask her.
Yeah, go ask her on that date. Come on.
Exactly. That's kind of what they imply. So let's talk to her. Oh, hello, Roxas. Oh, it's you, Roxas. Please don't let me down. You used to be one of my favorite customers. I'm not a thief. Okay. It's no fun having everyone suspecting me, you know? Then you've got to find a way to clear your name. The woman at the candy shop is pretty disappointed, too.
Oh my God.
No! Not the place I buy my candy! Roxas?
I know, no more. Oh, wow.
Have you seen my cat around? Oh. Cat! Stop being ridiculous.
Hey, it's my cat. What's he doing up there?
There's more to life. It doesn't have to end this way. You literally live at a candy shop. That's pretty awesome. People would like kill to do that.
Why is my cat up there? Get him down.
Yeah.
Get my cat down.
I'll do it. I locked on. That's all you gotta do. Thank you, Roxas. Did they steal something from you too? Oh my, yes. Something important. Just so you know, we didn't do it. I believe you. Thanks for that, ma'am. So, what did they take from you? My my precious looks like the culprit is going around stealing and not just but the word too. That's how I think it should be done. This isn't your average thief. I wonder if Cypher knows anything about this.
It's just Brendan choking.
Exactly. we gotta talk to him. Come on, to the Sandlot. That's them trying to strain saying the word photos.
Welcome to Kingdom Hearts 2 Abridged, featuring Brandon.
Exactly.
Thieves.
That was low, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Nice comeback there, Blondie.
What'd you say?
You can give us back the... now.
Yeah, you're the only ones who would take it, you know?
That was undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers. So what did you do? Burn it? Huh. Not that we need some to prove that you're losers.
Replay.
Now you're talking. I guess if you get on your knees and beg, maybe I'll let it slide.
Roxas!
All right. Which are we gonna choose? Churro.
Should we let
We could let chat decide, but does this affect the whole game?
I think it's only I think I don't remember. Yeah. It's been a long time since I played this. Isn't it when you get to the heart station where you fix it?
Yeah.
Well, do you want attack, do you want defense, or do you want magic?
I definitely want attack. Like, this would be my choice. Always staff.
Okay.
What's good about staff? Teach me on the ways of the staff.
Yeah, I see staff, defense, and go staff. Always staff.
Oh, this choice only gives a single stat boost. Okay. Pick whichever one gives you scan early. I think Axel gives you scan. So I think we're good on scan. All right, let's do the classic eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the stone. My mother says to pick the very best one, and you are sword. Sorry.
That was like the worst eeny, meeny, miny, mo I've ever seen.
I know. It's my new version. All right, I went for strength.
Roxas, focus.
I'll tell you why I did it, and it's just for story purposes. Everyone else uses a struggle bat, so I want to use a struggle bat. So for story purposes, that's why. Also, I use.
Are they all struggle bats though?
They are, but I don't want Roxas to be the only one carrying a frou-frou staff.
Oh, come on, everybody likes that.
Yeah, but for the purposes of the story, we're gonna keep it pretty straightforward.
Come on. Quit playing around and fight.
Change our battle style, because I would love to have Cypher's battle stance.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
Just sticking it out at you. Be like, come and get me.
Come and get me, you lamer. That's undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers. Romantic!
Who's the lamer now? Oh, come on. Brandon, don't die on us.
I'm not dying. I didn't get hit once.
Cypher's not feeling so hot, you know?
Tournament decides.
Whoa! What was that?
The thief?
Alright, let's chase after the white creep.
And I've always laughed at Roxas's run animation too.
Yeah, it's really like whoop 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 whoop.
I mean, I can understand what those type of shoes he wears, but like, it still looks
Exactly.
weird.
Yeah, he definitely has to like he's got to kick his feet up like really high so he doesn't trip over his feet. Yeah. It also seems like he kicks his legs back more than he kicks them forward. So it's pretty interesting.
I mean, he might as well like bend his head a little bit downward and arms back like a Naruto run.
Yeah. I find it very pleasing that if you look really far away, even though he's out of the zone, the Dusk is standing in front of the mansion, like you will find him very shortly in the proper cutscene. And we can finally appreciate that because this is in HD. Finally, we can tell what's going on. All right, let's go confront the Dusk.
Huh?
We have come for you, my liege. So there's something interesting about that line. So that line is originally from the Kingdom Hearts 1 Secret Endings. So both Another Side and Another Side and Another Story Deep Dive. And Nomura said in an interview that when they were working on Kingdom Hearts 2's dialogue, they actually kind of were struggling to ensure that they used pretty much all the lines of dialogue that were in both of those cutscenes that we saw at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, because they wanted it to be, you know, they wanted to live up to, you know, that being the secret ending to be a preview for Kingdom Hearts 2. So that's why, yeah, I would say that that particular use of that line is probably the most forced.
Oh, Brandon, did you watch that Boundary Break video?
Yes, I did. It was really cool. So yeah, apparently this castle, there's not much to it behind the castle, which makes sense. Actually, a lot of linear games, they do cut 3D models you can't see.
Hey, Brandon, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I got it here. So yeah, like I was saying before, a lot of... so if you ever go back and rewatch Deep Dive...
It's no use.
Oh.
What? What is this thing?
So before I was rudely interrupted by a cutscene, yeah, yeah, if you ever go back and rewatch Deep Dive, you'll notice that a lot of those phrases are in Kingdom Hearts 2, and they were all forced in by Nomura, trying to make sure that it was kind of consistent. And yeah, that was the first one. Get close to grab orbs dropped by enemies when defeated. Yellow orbs increase money. Green orbs restore health.
What's this?
I was his first customer after he took over the shop. So we took a picture together.
It's a really nice photo. Oh,
Hey, you just said photo.
So, Roxas, tell us about the picture thief.
Not much to say. The pictures were just lying there.
Then how do we prove we weren't the ones who took them? It's a girl.
you look happy, Roxas.
Do not.
So, like, anybody else notice that all the stolen pictures are of Roxas?
Oh, so that's why everyone thought it was us.
And Cypher didn't go around accusing us after all.
Are they really all of me?
Yep.
See?
Look,
Right? Every single one. Wouldn't it be weird if the thief wanted to steal the real Roxas or something?
Come on, get serious. Why would anyone want to steal a bonehead like Roxas?
Oh, thanks.
Where am I?
Who's there?
Who are you?
Restoration at 12%.
Organization miscreants. They found us.
But why would the nobody steal photographs?
Both are nothing but data to them. The fools could never tell the difference. We are running out of time. Namine must make haste.
Oh. Huh? Oh, where am I? What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kai... Who are you?
They will come at you out of nowhere, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Sora, go with them, especially if you want to find your friends.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora. I'll go with you guys.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
A Keyblade? A Keyblade. What was that about? Oh. Sorry about that. Thanks.
Do you guys think we'll always be together like this?
I sure hope so.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, you know, just thinking out loud.
Well, I doubt we could be together forever. But isn't that what growing up's all about? What's important isn't how often we see each other, but how often we think about each other. Right?
Get that off a fortune cookie?
That's it. No more ice cream for you. Man, today's turning out to be a drag.
Maybe because of yesterday's memory thief.
Nuh-uh. You know what it is? We don't want summer vacation to be over, that's all. So, how about this? We all go to the beach. And why do we go to the beach? Because we haven't gone once this entire vacation. Blue seas, blue skies. Let's just get on the train and go. No? Oh, come on. Maybe you forgot, but we're broke. Maybe you forgot I'm smart.
Alrighty, we are back. So, as is tradition on the Kingdom Hearts Union Deep Dive stream, whenever we get to a save point, that's when we take questions from the chat. Oh, oops, look at all my saves that I actually still have. I'm not actually going to save right now, but I will put on an old overlay, maybe? Please ignore that advertisement at the bottom for every other Saturday. Because, oh, yeah, so real quick announcement about the Deep Dive stream. We're going to be streaming this game starting today, pretty much every day until we're done. Or at least I will. I don't know when Churro or Sabby can come around, but I will be going on live pretty much every day until this game is done. Because I just want to knock out Kingdom Hearts 2. So,
as long as past 2 p.m., then I can do it.
Yeah. I will have at least 2 days where it's gonna have to be in the morning.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll be at work.
Yeah, this week is this coming week in Japan is Golden Week, so I have a lot of days off. So I've got Monday off and I've got Thursday, Friday off. So on those days I can stream in the morning. And obviously today and throughout the weekend, I can stream in the morning here, so that would mean it's night time over in America. So that'll be the best, I guess. So in terms of other things, yeah, after that, the intention is I think May 12th. Is that what it is? Yeah, May 12th. Oh, so I'll be streaming May 12th, so it'll be May 11th for you guys. On May 11th, that's when I plan to do the 358/2 stream, and we're gonna knock it out in one stream as well. That's going.
Yay!
We're just gonna watch the movie because we unfortunately don't have time to play through all of 358/2.
Hey Satria, how's it going?
Hey Satria. So yeah. A couple of things I want to address about some of the past cutscenes that we just watched. Let's see. Oh yeah, first was a shot of them retrieving the pictures. So when they got the pictures, there's one interesting photo in there, and that's of Cypher having defeated Roxas. So what that technically means is that the scene that we saw that Roxas beat Cypher, and then Pence snapped a photo of it, that technically isn't canon. He wasn't supposed to have won, because the photo that they actually get back is not of Roxas winning, it's of Cypher winning. So technically the canon version of that scene is Roxas losing to Cypher. So, just an interesting situation there. Another thing is that in the Japanese, when they show Roxas a picture of just Roxas and that girl shop owner, they say, oh, it's a two-shot. A two-shot. Two-shot is something we call wasei eigo. That means it's made-up English. So it's basically English words that were made by Japanese people. So two-shot is one of those, and two-shot basically means when you're in a photo with someone else, and they're sort of implying that, oh, it's just you and that girl. So the way they translated it in the English version was that, oh, it's a girl. You look happy, Roxas. And I think that's a good way of translating that, because we probably wouldn't understand what two-shot is, but we get the intention behind it. So I think that's a good translation. So let's see if we can get some good questions. So if you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the chat. I saw a good one from before. What's the likelihood that Kingdom Hearts 3 will release prior to Red Dead Redemption? So I think a lot of you guys are on the money that there are 2 months in particular that are really likely, and that being September or November. October definitely seems to be fairly locked in by a lot of big titles releasing, particularly Red Dead Redemption 2.
September is kind of locked up too. They have a lot. Square Enix has a lot of releases in September.
Yeah, they have a lot of releases in September. But I will say, just real quick about September and November and their significance, is that they tend to be the months that Japanese companies try to go for. Japanese companies, they still, even though Americans clearly love Japanese games, it seems like they just are maybe not so confident to release something in October against, the big Western releases. So what tends to happen, despite how big the Japanese game is, they will always try to release in either September or maybe late-ish November, so it gets clear away from all the big Western releases. So games like Final Fantasy 15, that was trying to release in September, ended up releasing end of November. They spanned both of those months. Another big release, Metal Gear Solid 5. As big as that was, they released that in September. And, even, Konami at their quote-unquote peak, they weren't confident that, a Metal Gear game could stand up against, I guess, like Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty or whatever was releasing at the time. So, just goes to show you.
Wasn't Persona 5 released in September?
In Japan. In Japan it was.
Japan.
Persona 5 was released in April in North America. So that's another can of worms. So games that release in March and in April, those are games that probably got delayed because those are both times when it's close to when the fiscal year is about to shift over. That's why a lot of games end up at the end of March, like Kingdom Hearts did, and a lot of Kingdom Hearts games do. They end up in March because, for whatever reason, schedule-wise, they just sort of end up at the end of the year. They just are forced to finish it. So always be a little skeptical when a game comes out in March. Check reviews, because that usually means that they were shooting for a fall release and then failed to reach it. So that tends to be the case. So other than that, I would definitely say November is probably the most likely thing, because like you said, Churro, Square is very clearly putting a lot of games in September already. So I think that month is probably spoken for. I mean, when it comes to game scheduling, you can't necessarily always go off of what other companies do, what other companies put in months. But if Square Enix themselves is releasing games in that month, then you know that they're not going to try to step on their own games. That would be ridiculous. And it was the same.
I know, especially when you got what is it, like Dragon Quest 11, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and isn't there one more game too in September that Square Enix releasing?
Yeah, I'm not sure which one. Maybe a smaller game.
Yeah.
When's Octopath Traveler coming out? Is that one of those? Well, needless to say, the main thing is Square Enix isn't going to step on their own games. Big or small, they're just not going to do that. So, they're going to give Kingdom Hearts 3 some breathing room. So I think November is probably a really good date for that. So let's see. Excluding any that have already been done, what genre would you want a Kingdom Hearts game to use? I'd be interested.
First-person shooter.
First-person shooter. I'd like to see a turn-based RPG. That's one. Another that I'd like to see is something along the lines of Breath of the Wild, but with more obvious story. Like, I would really like to see a Kingdom Hearts game set in one world. You know, preferably open world, but it doesn't have to be like really explorable. It can still be an action game, but I'd like to see a Kingdom Hearts game have the structure of a journey. Like, you start in one part of one world, and you are going on a journey with your pals across the land, kind of like a Final Fantasy game has it, you know, where, you know, like in Final Fantasy X, for example, you start out, you know, in Besaid, and you go across, you know, Sphera. And I'd like to see that kind of journey play out with Kingdom Hearts characters. And I think that's something that could only happen after Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's a potential direction they could take for a future game. But I'd like to see Kingdom Hearts have more of a proper, like, I hate to say road trip, but road trip adventure. Not like Final Fantasy 15's road trip, but like a proper road trip that is, you know, hey, I'm going to use the L word, a little more linear. Like, it's okay to be a little bit linear. So, that's just
I would love to do you know, the Dragon, what was it, Dragon Warriors or Hyrule Warriors?
Oh, Hyrule Warriors. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would, I mean,
Kingdom Hearts style.
Fit. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good fit. I mean, hopefully we'll get hopefully we'll still have crowd battles in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like,
one can only hope.
Yeah, because, like, you know, we got better tech, better use it. I mean, the demon tide had a bunch of Heartless in it, so maybe they can still do it. I
mean, why not? You know, maybe can you imagine like a Kingdom Hearts battle royale, kind of like a Fortnite type of thing?
Yeah, that. Well, we've been talking about that. Talking about.
No, I only said it because like people have been making jokes about how games are being more battle royale-ish nowadays.
Yeah, so actually, we talked about it on the last podcast. Somebody asked, "Would you want to see a Kingdom Hearts game that finally covered the Keyblade War? And what if it was set up like a battle royale game?" And I'm just like, oh, that's so cringy. But yeah, I guess if there had to be a battle royale game, that would be the way to cover the Keyblade War, like, for real. But I don't know. In terms of like mainstream schlock, I think Kingdom Hearts has enough when it comes to that, because we have Union Cross. I think it's enough. let's not do any more. So
and then there's the patented Kingdom Hearts too.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Gotta have that one day.
It needs to happen.
I know, but you know what? Knowing Nomura, they're gonna make it like vital to the plot, of course.
Right. I mean, they did start it with Breath of My Sleep.
Yeah, they did. Right, they did make a kart game. So, oh well. How about a Kingdom Hearts game in the style of a Quantic Dream game like Heavy Rain? Wow, yeah, that would be really weird.
Story driven.
Yeah, real story driven, no action at all. I mean, to be fair, like, they do release every now and again, like, movies, like, well, like in the HD collections, they have movie versions of 358/2 and Recoded, and then, you know, most recently they had back cover. So what if instead of a back cover or something like that, they had a quote-unquote walking simulator where there's not really any fights in it? That'd be kind of interesting.
Like a Telltale game or something?
Yeah, or instead of it being pure walking simulator, what if it was a more guided experience, but when it actually got to a boss fight, it gave you a really OP character with preset attacks, and they just throw you into the boss fight, and you get to fight that way.
I was gonna say something like Everyone's Gone to the Rapture, like a walking simulator.
Yeah, something like that. But then when you actually get to a point where there's a fight, you actually get to fight them, but there's no grinding involved. They just give you the character. Yeah, it's gonna be OP. Like, that's kind of the point. The point is not the gameplay. The point is feeling awesome and you know, experiencing the battle. That's mostly the point. I don't know how that would go. That seems like kind of experimental. So.
Have you ever tried sea salt ice cream?
Yes, I have tried sea salt ice cream. Last December, so by the way, I live in Japan. So last December, I went to Tokyo, and actually went to Tokyo Disney Sea, and my one bucket list item was to try sea salt ice cream. I found it next to Tower of Terror. There was someone selling sea salt ice cream. I immediately bought it. The current version of sea salt ice cream, it's a little bit different from the version Nomura had. Not in terms of taste, but in terms of form. So back in the day, sea salt ice cream just came in a cup, and you would just like spoon it out. Now it's what's called a monaka. I don't know what it would be called in English, but it's kind of like an ice cream sandwich. So, but it's in the
like a little wafer.
Yeah, but it's in the shape of a seashell. So it's kind of sort of hinted that it's like it's supposed to be themed after Little Mermaid, because there's a Little Mermaid area in Disney Sea. But you can buy it pretty much everywhere. They sell it all around the park. I just happened to find it first next to Tower of Terror. So I bought it, and it was. I immediately looked at the back to see how many calories it had. It is calorie friendly, by the way. It is surprisingly not bad for you. It is only 150 calories, and so yeah, the current version, it's kind of got a seashell wafer around it, and then inside is the ice cream, and then there's also some strawberry jam. So I did my best to just eat the ice cream so I could get my pure essence of sea salt ice cream, and I'll be honest, it's not that salty at all. It is not salty at all. It's mostly in the aftertaste. The aftertaste, it kind of has a hint of saltiness, but it's very subtle. It's very much a sweet thing. So, in any of the times that the characters may say in this game that, oh, it's really salty, it's not. It's not salty at all.
Does makeshift ones count? Like, I've had friends make me sea salt ice cream before.
There's that. So.
Yeah, I've actually had ice cream, and I've had a sea salt lollipop. That was both of them were pretty good.
What was really sad was that recently, and actually went there, but I couldn't get in. I went to Artnia next to Square Enix, and they had the actual like Kingdom Hearts style sea salt ice cream, and it was in the shape of the proper sea salt ice cream shape. But it was all reservation only, so unfortunately I couldn't get in. I did get into the building, and I was able to see the displays and stuff like that, but as far as the actual Square Enix sea salt ice cream, I haven't tasted that. Hey Chillery 5, no, we are not just done. We are just getting started, so no worries. I'm gonna go on very long. I don't know how long Churro will survive, but I'm gonna go until we reach Hollow Bastion. And actually, I'm gonna try to go and beat Hollow Bastion as well. So we've got a few more hours of this to go. So no worries if you're just getting started.
Yeah, but I still got I got plenty of time before I have to go sleep for work. But
okay,
right now I'm just eating dinner. That's why I keep muting.
Oh great.
So you guys don't hear me.
That's good to hear. So I think that's good for the questions for now. So let's get back into the game. All right, game screen turn on. I wish that's all I had to do. All right, so cutscene time. Oh, unvoiced cutscene time. Hurry up, Roxas. We're going to Market Street. There's a map. So yeah, the purpose of this cutscene is just to sort of get you into the idea that, all right, now you're gonna have to start to navigate your way around Twilight Town. We gave you a map. Also, here's a skateboard. Roxas is secretly the best pro skater ever. You know, I just casually did a 720 ollie.
I wonder if Nomura's a fan of skateboarding. That's why he put it in there.
I don't know if he's a fan of skateboarding or if he's a fan of Tony Hawk Pro, or if he was a fan of Tony Hawk Pro Skater at the time, because Tony Hawk was really popular at the time back then.
Oh yeah, it was I wouldn't say it was like at a little bit after its peak, because like the PlayStation days, you know, so it was really high.
So yeah, if you think about it, like around the time Kingdom Hearts 1 was in development, that was like, you know, Tony Hawk 3 and 4 were probably just coming out. So, you know, but while, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 was in development, like that would have probably been prime time for Nomura to be playing those games. So I guess maybe that might be how he got the inspiration for it. All right, let's go learn about the struggle.
Just 2 days to go. You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, 4 of us split the prize.
Okay, you're on. You two are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise.
Now let's get down to business. 1 ticket to the beach is 900 money. How much for the 4 of us? 3,600 money. And 300 each to spend there. What's that for all of us? 1,200 money. A total of 4,800 money. To spend on what? Pretzels, of course. What else is there? Well, there's always watermelon. Too pricey. They're like 2,000 money apiece. Pretzels it is. So where were we? We need 4,800 money altogether, but all we have is... I've got 800. 650. 150. Sorry. That's
just you had one job.
One job, exactly. That's 1,600 money. We need another 3,200. Let's find ourselves some odd jobs and earn some dough. We have till the train leaves to earn 800 money each. Meet at the station with cash in hand! Didn't he say he had it covered? Whatever. Those pretzels are sounding pretty good.
Really, Roxas pretzels? No churros? Pretzels?
I know. Well, it's just what they have at the beach. So let's do some odd jobs. I'm gonna start with Grandstander, because that one I will do for the longest.
I gotta ask you this, Brandon.
Yeah.
When you first did this, did you like stop after a while, or did you just keep going until the game forced you to keep, you know, move on?
The Grandstander?
No, like you know how you have to make money for this trip, and once you reach a certain amount, it forces you to move on. Have you ever like gotten?
Oh no, I haven't gotten that far. I've only ever gone as far as getting 800, maybe a little over.
Oh, you always did the minimum.
Yeah, I always did the minimum.
Yeah, the first time I played, I just kept going with it, and then all of a sudden I made all the money, and it's like forced me to move on.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've never gotten that far. But yeah, as far as I want to talk about money, not just well, it mostly applies to this game, but actually a lot of Japanese games fall under this, and it might demystify a few things about Japan and their games for you. So we're talking about money here, right? And they're throwing out numbers like, you know, riding on the train is 900 money. Like for us here in America, $900 is a lot. So obviously money can't be worth that much. But if you think about it in the context of a Japanese person, they're thinking about this all in yen. So that's why things like Gil and money and, you know, even Pokemon dollars. That's why they usually use numbers like 200, 500, 300. So if you think about it like it's yen, 900 money is more like $9. So riding the train to the beach is $9. The pretzels are, I think, like 150 or something like that. And the watermelon, now this is another interesting thing. The watermelon is about $20 you know, if we're taking 100 money to equal $1. So the watermelon being 200, or the watermelon being $20, that is more of a Japanese thing. In Japan, melon, and actually fruit in general, but especially melons, like watermelons, things that are very heavy, a lot of them are imported, so they're very expensive here. So that's why it's so expensive. But here, or at least when I lived back in America, watermelon is like pretty cheap. Like you can get a pretty like full watermelon for like what, $3, something like that, $5. I don't know what the going price of watermelon is anymore, but you know, you can get it pretty cheap. That's the main thing. But in Japan, no way. That is expensive. Let's do the cargo climb. Let's go. Is it possible for Roxas to have more than 150 money prior to that? No, there's no way to earn money. And I think that that number is baked in to the dialogue. It's not checking a variable to see how much money Roxas actually has. They're just saying, he just says, I have 150 money, sorry. I got 50 money. So that's basically like earning 50 cents. That's basically what I just earned. So I'm gonna do the mail delivery for most of this. Oh, I guess we could also do the stuff in the tram common area. But in my experience, this is the fastest job, therefore you earn the most money this way. Or, not the most money, but the money, you earn it the fastest this way. Thanks, you're a big help. I earned 50 money. So while we're at it, we'll go to the tram common and do some of these jobs. Oh, by the way, this kid is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Hello! Let's talk to him. You need money to buy items. If you ever need some cash, you should check the job board here. You got it, buddy. Let's do junk sweep. So yeah, I don't know how worth it is to do any of these jobs, but I'm mostly just doing them to showcase them on the stream. So let's do Bumblebuster. So Mage 211, you bring up a very interesting point that I definitely want to address. I think I'll address it when we go back to the main area, but there is definitely something major that I want to talk about, and this is going to be a conversation that will span the entirety of this playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And it's mainly that I want to talk about the graphics in Kingdom Hearts 2 and specifically where they made improvements. And there are some major improvements in Kingdom Hearts 2, particularly in lighting, and I want to definitely showcase that. So the place that I want to get to demonstrate that is the Market Street. So I think it's easiest to notice there. So when we go back to the Market Street, I'll talk more about that. Let's do the poster duty. The poster duty is like, this job is designed for Sora. This is not designed for Roxas at all. This is like, you're so slow in this. I mean, I say not at all, but like it's obviously also designed for Roxas, but it's so much better as Sora. Well, it's so much better as Sora when you have all the movement abilities. Yeah, I killed the bees. I got no problems with killing bees in Kingdom Hearts 2. The bees are a frequent source of annoyance. Oh man, come on. Come on, Roxas. You can do it. Oh man. I'm like running out of places to get posters. Alright, now I can go get these 3. Yeah, I'm not concerned about timing in this run, because Roxas, he's not good. There's really no way to be good with Roxas in this. Fantastic! I owe you one! Received 100 money! You definitely get a lot of money off of this job, but it took me a minute to do that. Like, the mail job only takes like, what, like 10 seconds? Alright, so let's get talking about lighting. Lighting and shadow, and the major progress they made in Kingdom Hearts 2. So as you can see in this area, there's a lot of shadowing. A lot of shadowing. And this kind of lighting is actually something that's not possible on PS2. So how did they do it? How did they do it back then? How do games do it now? So all of this lighting is what we would call baked. This is baked lighting. And actually, it's more like that the shadows are what are baked. Lighting... Oh, actually, also, they do bake lighting. There it is right here. But... so yeah, basically what happens here is that in Kingdom Hearts 2, they finally started pre-rendering their shadows. So basically what happens is, in a 3D application, you know, like Maya or 3ds Max or whatever application they decide to use, they render out the lighting for the scene, shadows, everything, and it's stored in a file, so it's preset. Everything about the lighting is preset, but then it is pasted onto the scene, and you get this really high quality lighting that only a computer could do, and not a PlayStation 2. A PlayStation 2 couldn't do lighting like this live. And that's why all the lighting in this game is so much nicer than it was back in Kingdom Hearts 1. I will point out, however, there is an error, and it's right here. This particular sign, that box portion of the sign is glowing, meaning that it emits light. So it definitely should not be shaded evenly the way that is. Probably only like the post underneath it, which is made of wood, that should definitely be in shadow very darkly, but you should basically see where all the lines are brightly yellow. Those should be illuminated on the wall, and when they're not so brightly illuminated, those should be shadow. So just a minor nitpick there. Basically, the reason that's the case is they didn't take into account the fact that the box glows to create the lighting, or to create the shadow there. So yeah, we'll be talking more about this as the game goes on, but yeah, basically, I just want to talk about how much the Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts 2's graphics improved over Kingdom Hearts 1. Another thing is that you can see here is the bloom. So Kingdom Hearts 2 has a bloom effect on the sky here in Twilight Town. It's not used in every world, but in the worlds that they do use it, it does look pretty nice. It's a little hard to see here. I guess I'll talk about it more, but they use a kind of a low-resolution stencil, a low-resolution alpha, to decide where to put the bloom. So sometimes if you look at the corners of buildings next to the bloom, you'll see like what kind of looks like a shadow around the buildings, and that's because the alpha they use is really low resolution. All right, let's go back to mail delivery. So yeah, if y'all weren't ready for the Kingdom Hearts 2 deep dive stream, I guess let's talk about what the deep dive stream is for those of you who've never been to a deep dive stream. So the deep dive stream, I sort of like thought of this as like almost the opposite. Come on, you stupid bird! You stupid bird! You're gonna make me earn less money. All right. I sort of thought of it as like the opposite of a speed run almost, kind of like a long play. And the where we get the deep dive from, apart from it being a reference to the first game's secret movie, deep dive comes from diving deep into things like story, story analysis, trivia, and obviously also, as you just saw, technology analysis. So just a little background about me. I'm a computer science major. I did programming a lot, and I am a, oh my god, stupid bird, I keep missing it. I am a aspiring game developer. I have recently, well, not that recently, about 2 years ago, moved to Japan to pursue that. My goal here is to, so currently I'm teaching English, but my goal is to, while I'm here living in Japan teaching English, learn Japanese, work on my art, and, obviously live in Japan and learn the culture. And been really great. And then once I'm done, doing my teaching out here, I want to apply for game development jobs out here, and if possible, work at Square Enix. That would be the biggest dream. But I guess there's a lot of gaming companies out here. There's actually one pretty close, CyberConnect 2. They make the Naruto games, and they were working on the Final Fantasy VII remake. They're out in Fukuoka, and I live not too far from there. Oh, am I self-taught or did I go to school for computer science? I went to school for programming, but actually, in terms of like a position I'd want in a game company, I definitely want it to be more art-based. I guess as far into technology as I would want to go would be technical artist. So that would be the kind of guy that works on shaders and materials and basically all the stuff that makes things look pretty in the game. Like I love that kind of programming. I don't think I'm much of a gameplay programmer, but in terms of like tech programming stuff, I love that. I actually have a bit of experience doing that in Unreal Engine 4, so I definitely consider that. But apart from that, I'd also like to do concept art, and then possibly also game design. But yeah, I would say concept art or technical artist. Either one of those I'd be into. Maybe VFX artist, but I don't really have much experience doing VFX. Well, apart from shader programming, I have experience doing that. Thanks, you're a big help. Receive 15 money. So yeah, I guess mainly right now my main focus is on my art and on my Japanese. Just out of curiosity, does anyone in the chat know Japanese? We'll just throw that out there.
Chiro, what you do, homie? I work at Costco. That's all I do, and I take classes like here and there. But like honestly, I still have no idea what I'm doing in college.
Yeah. Oh man, do you think we'll get news for Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3? Absolutely.
Yep, with the way things are going, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No question about it. And if they're still working on Kingdom Hearts 3 like past TGS, it'll be at TGS 2. And maybe Gamescom.
Right.
Like basically like we're in that leg of the race where it's like, is Kingdom Hearts gonna be at blank event? Yes. The answer is yes. It's gonna be there.
I would say marketing would begin at E3.
Yeah, at E3. E3 is when it's gonna start, and then after that, it's like basically you name it, it's there. I would say I would also not be surprised if they if they had like a demo going. Like I'm hoping they have a demo, and I think it's about time, because if they're about to release and they're gonna go to a bunch of events, like demo would be awesome. And I think now that because they're in Unreal Engine 4, I think it probably makes demo making a lot easier. Because like, I remember back at E3 2016, I think Tayasu has said, I don't know if he said to us or he said in like an interview, but he said like, making that demo was actually really easy, because they weren't mid-development. Like they were pretty much done with development at that point. So what they ended up doing was they just like cut off a slice of the game and shoved it into the E3 demo. Like, so I think they're pretty much at that point with Kingdom Hearts 3 where they could just cut off a slice of the game and throw it in E3.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. Alright, how are we doing on money? I haven't checked. I probably have like 1 million money now. Oh, 940. Okay, we're done. There we go.
What's more likely, release reveal at E3 or somewhere else? I think it'll be at the concert for those who are attending.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to E3, they'll redo the trailer with the release date there, kind of like how they did at last year's concert, where we got that trailer there. Then they just showed it at their booth at E3, and that was it. So I think they're gonna show the release date to those who are at the concert, and then just broadcast it to everyone at E3.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. All right. Way to go, Roxas. Continue working. Nah, I've earned enough.
Speaking of concerts, I got my ticket today, so I'm stoked.
Awesome. All present and accounted for? What do we got? Let's see. Just this. Nice going, Roxas. I knew you would do it.
Nice work, everyone. Added to what we started with, we now have, ta-da, 5,000 money.
Sweet.
Let's get tickets.
We can't be together forever, so we better make the time we do have something to remember.
Huh?
Gotcha. Whoa! Huh?
Huh?
What?
Roxas! 3 minutes!
Okay.
Four students.
Roxas, the money.
Wait. No.
Huh?
He took it.
Where are you going?
Remember when I fell? I had the money before that. I bet that guy took it.
Guy?
He couldn't have gotten too far.
What are you talking about? There was no guy.
Huh? But there wasn't? Really? Oh boy. There wasn't anyone there?
It's melting.
Sorry.
Cheer up already.
That was definitely weird, though.
Strange.
You said it.
Can you feel Sora?
Can you feel Sora?
Restoration at 28%.
Namine, hurry. Is it really that hard to make a beach? we'd be giving the enemy another entry point.
And this?
We can always buy some sea salt ice cream. Objects from that town must be kept out of the real world. You can delete that.
As the key-bearer, you must already know. One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
Thus, I do hereby dub the junior heroes.
Hey, what do you mean, junior heroes?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Ow!
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
Power!
I am Mushu! Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here? Did you find her? I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kite. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not. I'm searching too.
For your light. Don't lose sight of it.
Sora, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for my friends. They're waiting for me. Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Who are you? Huh?
Meet at the station. Today's the day we hit the beach. And don't sweat it about the money. Hainer.
Hainer.
Yeah. And actually, thanks to that Boundary Break episode, we now know that that letter actually, like, has writing on it related to what was just said. And it was in English. It was like, no money, no problemo. We're going to the... we're going somewhere today. I don't remember the specifics, but I think they were going to the beach. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. So there's a few interesting questions that I saw in the chat. So let's do our traditional save time Q&A time. And I'll throw up the old overlay that still has the old info on it.
Good job, Brendan.
I know. I updated it, but I forgot to update it in OBS. So I guess while we're doing that, I'll also update it in OBS. So Churro, if you can find a nice question for us to answer. I think J-Dog had one about the cutscenes.
Are these throwback scenes final mix?
Oh, the throwback scenes final mix. Oh yeah, so the throwback scenes are not specific to Kingdom Hearts 2 final mix, but the recordings that they have that they're showing are from Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. And you'll see in a future flashback scene that there are shots from the unknown fight, Xemnas fight from Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. So that shows that, it's from Final Mix. But no, Kingdom Hearts 2 had this, and it also had it in America, and I'm sure there's at least one person that was like, wait, I don't remember fighting Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm sure there's one person in America that felt that way. So,
let's see. Why does the pigeon get a delivery? And don't say airmail.
That's a good question. Why does a pigeon get a delivery? I'm just guessing, but I think it's probably less about the pigeon getting a delivery and more about maybe he's like a carrier pigeon and you're delivering it to him mid-flight somehow.
I mean, they don't seem to have phones or computers. I mean, they don't have laptops, so they don't send emails.
How else are they gonna communicate exactly? All right, I'm gonna see if I can change this.
Let's see what we got. What else? Sora turned 30 this year. How should we celebrate his birthday?
It's a good question. Oh man, it's sad. Let's celebrate it with I don't know, dance party.
A tea party.
Tea party. There you go. Oh man, let's do a Dream Drop Distance style birthday party. Or tea party. Or was it a birthday party? It was a tea party.
It was a tea party. Or wait, was Goofy was drinking coffee though, so it's a coffee party.
Oh, coffee party.
Coffee and cake.
So either we're gonna go with this. I'm putting up a new stream thing. You'll see it on the stream later, Churro, if you're looking at that. So either we can go for this pixel art thingy. But it's only I guess it's only valid today.
I guess that's your homework assignment during Golden Week is to make a new layout overlay, I should say.
I do have one. It's a little small. I'll see if I can change it now. Oh, now it's too big. So this one's a little bit more appropriate because it's like it'll say that it's critical mode. Oh my god, this is so annoying. All right, new homework assignment. Make one that's already 1080p by default.
Ready? You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Let's see. How the gameplay and very few cutscenes are 60 frames per second on PS4, but a large majority of the game cutscenes are still 30 frames per second. Sorry, I don't know the name of the aspiring. I don't know the name
of the aspiring game programmer. That's me, Brandon. Hi.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, me. Hi, Brandon. So yeah. So I know why some cutscenes are still 30 FPS. What I don't know is why some cutscenes are 60 FPS. I think that's the strange part. So a lot of these cutscenes, they are, well, all of the cutscenes, they're animated in an external program, usually Maya, and in Maya they have they'll animate the cutscenes at 30 FPS, and when they export them to run in the game on the PS2, a lot of times they'll have the frames baked in. The nice thing about 3D animation is there's an option for motion interpolation. So like usually 3D animators don't animate every single frame. They don't have to. So they'll animate maybe like, maybe they'll animate at 30, the playback rate of the video will be 30 frames per second, but if they want to move like a ball from one place to another, they can just specify, all right, at this point it's here, and then for the next 5 frames move to this location, and 5 frames later they'll put where they want the ball to be, and then it'll just automatically generate all the frames in between that. In the same way, you can make any cutscene from a Kingdom Hearts game 60 FPS if they wanted to by using motion interpolation. So I'm guessing some of them aren't. I'm not sure, yeah, I'm not really sure why some are or why some aren't. Maybe it's an oversight. It could also be a technical issue because these cutscenes are running in real time, so it could be something that would mess up with things like timing of the lip sync, or timing of maybe the music, or timing of some kind of physics, or another reason, all the VFX, all the special effects, so things like explosions or sparks or anything like that, those are pre-rendered, and they're usually pre-rendered at 30 frames per second, because that's all they had back then. So yeah, in those situations, like, there's really nothing you can do. Like, they'd have to remake the VFX, and they probably don't have that in their budget. So there's a lot of reasons. I don't know the definitive reasons. That's just, that's something we would have to ask them, I guess. So add existing, create new. Okay. I'm trying to add something to. I'm trying to add some text to the thing. So yeah, that's as best as I can come up with. Let's see if there's another question. Oh, like the background. Thank you. Finally someone says they like the background. So yeah, how crazy is it? How crazy is it that that Sora is like 30 already?
It's crazy, he's younger than me by a couple of years.
Yeah, wow. Well,
it makes me feel old.
He's younger than you, but maybe one day they'll release a game where he's an old man, like in the game. All right, I'm trying to find the right font for this.
Oh god.
I'm trying to add our Twitter because I don't have. We're live editing the overlay. All right, I think it's
exclusively on Twitch.
Semi-bold. Yeah, exclusively on Twitch, exactly. All right. I think we're good. But oh my god, where is the text though? Oh my god, this stupid overlay. Oh my goodness. What have I done? Churro, what have I done?
What have you done?
All right, I give up. All right, our Twitter is @KHUnion. There you go. And then I'll just live announce it.
I'll put it in the chat right now.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we need. Yeah,
unless you have a bot program for that, you should look into that.
I do have a bot program, but it still has all the old chat things, so I have to update it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's weird. It's weird because the 60 FPS cutscenes seem to always be right after a text bubble conversation. I don't know. Like you said, weird. Thanks for the insight. Yeah. Oh yeah, the text bubble conversations. Those are all done live in game, and yeah, the gameplay frame rate is 60 FPS. So that's why those cutscenes are like that, because it's not. Those are not live animated in. Those were not animated from Maya. Those were just imported. Or the cutscenes that are not text bubbles are imported from Maya, and those are 60 FPS or 30 FPS. And then the text bubble conversations are handled by the game engine just natively, and the game engine natively is running now 60 FPS. All right, got that out of the way. All right, let's see if we can get back into the game. Game screen, turn on. All right. I'm not saving yet because we're about to swap saves very soon. So let's head on over. But actually, before we head on over, I wanna let's take it in. Let's be very deep dive stream about this and learn a little bit about our town here in Twilight Town. Bring bulk garbage to Tram Common Repository. That's really nice. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that stick. That stick that was just sitting here. Where did that stick come from? There are no trees. Where are the trees? The trees are way over there. Where'd that stick come from? Is that a stick of destiny? Is that the stick of truth? Yeah, is it the stick of truth? Did it come here out of nowhere? I mean, to be fair, this is a place where they would dump garbage, but like, yeah, maybe someone like had a stick and they were gonna throw it in the garbage, but then they threw it here. What? There's a garbage can right here. So.
But there's bottles on the side.
There's bottles on the side. If there's bottles on the side, my guess is maybe that's for recycling.
Or there's maybe they're the drunk. You know, there's a town drunk right there.
Town drunk. Maybe it's Hayner, or Pence.
Hayner.
Pence is the town drunk.
Or maybe it's the struggle guy.
Yeah, it's the struggle guy. Y'all can't tell me what to do. I'm the leader of the struggle.
Don't you know who I am?
Let
I am the struggle master.
Struggle begin. So let's see the sign. Struggle, fight. That's all the English there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the name Struggle. Churro, do you like that this tournament is called Struggle?
No.
It sounds weird.
You're not struggling.
It's not a struggle.
What are you struggling?
It just feels weird. I mean, to be fair,
they should just say
like fight.
Well, I mean, like fight on or something, because like in reality, like you don't see a bunch of balls like escaping, you know, popping out of people in real life. Yeah. So, you know, so it's kind of like they should like Fight Club or something.
Ball battle. That could have weird connotations.
Battle of the balls.
Battle of the balls. How about just ballin'? BALLIN apostrophe. Ballin'.
There we go. We got it.
Yeah.
Brandon, you're a genius.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the package you gave the pigeon was a stick, and the pigeon had specific instructions attached to it to appear in the spot on that day. Oh man. The pigeon conspiracy.
Hey. Morning.
Huh? Hello, Roxas.
Hi. And you are...
I wanted to meet you at least once.
Me?
Yes, you.
Olette dragged me along to go shopping.
Hey, you wanna come with us?
Wait. Did you just see that?
He's stalling.
Very well then. We'll see you later, Roxas. Okay?
Yeah. Did she go to that haunted mansion? Let me go!
Hey, chicken wuss.
Who's that?
I don't know, but they've already crossed the line. Find a weapon.
Alright, we've got the very convenient weapon of soft foam bat that does absolutely nothing. Oh man.
They should just give him a wiffle bat because all he does is whiff.
Yep. I'm whiffing. I'm gonna let myself get hurt so we can move along. And we're gonna... This might be the last time we get to see Wimpy Roxas.
We're gonna get Beefcake Roxas.
Yep.
Brandon.
Not good.
Roxas, use the Keyblade.
Huh?
Here we are, at the Station of Serenity, standing on some yellow clown shoes. What better place than to decide our destiny here?
We all know what Brendan's gonna choose.
Yes, the shield. No, the staff. No, the shield. No, it's the sword.
I can remember if it's like from Kingdom Hearts 1. You know, in Kingdom Hearts 1, if you choose the staff, you get that extra MP that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, I think
I
it
can't remember if
does-
it's the same situation.
I think it does change some things, because I think Sabby was telling us that she chose shield and that made it so she got something late.
Yeah, I know the abilities are different because of what you choose.
Yeah, I
but-
don't know about stats. Well, maybe stats,
Yeah,
but
stats.
yeah, I'm not sure about MP.
Hey, Love Disney.
Hey, Love Disney. So I'm gonna go with sword, and the reason why is because we're about to change over to my prepared save, and this is what I chose. So just to be consistent, let's go with the sword. Just looking at this blade seems to give you strength. I'm so okay, Churro. We need to talk about this.
Okay, talk about it.
This is an improvement from Kingdom Hearts 1. They do not have this condescending, like, description after each one. It's like, this sword is a sword of incredible power and incredible destruction. You're a jerk if you choose it. I hate that.
Right? It kind of reminds me of Persona 5 when if you choose to decline like the romance option, they make you feel really bad.
Yeah. So, okay, this is kind of condescending. Is strength important? You bet it is.
You.
Alrighty, let's go.
So, Brendan, do you think we'll get something like that again in Kingdom Hearts 3?
I think it's almost certain that we will definitely be at a Station of Serenity at some point, but I don't know when. I wonder, because like, it's
because you know how it opened. I mean, the game's gonna open in Olympus.
Yes,
and that's where
it's gonna open in Olympus, unless, and now that there's a lot of people that think that that whole start of remember the 2015 E3 trailer where you had young Master Xehanort and young Master Ericus. They're talking, and some people think that maybe that's the opening of the game. If that's the case, then I could see maybe one of them having a Station of Serenity experience. I don't know if it's at the beginning though, because we know it starts in Olympus.
So you think that some people think that they might do another Roxas thing in the beginning of the game?
Yeah, but if they do, it would be extremely brief. I do not think they'll do anything that's as long as what we're playing right now.
Okay.
All right, let's open the chest. potion. Gotta love a potion. Don't stop walking, and don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. That's what I was imagining that thing saying. So, I'm gonna be YOLO about this, and I'm gonna drink this potion right now. Yummy, delicious, cuz we're leaving. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
So, is it another round of questions or what?
We can take one, because
which of the two do you think you'll play as? And they're referring to Ericus and Xehanort.
Yeah.
If that does seem to be the case,
I would guess Xehanort, or I would guess Ericus, maybe.
I mean, a lot of people think it's Ericus because he's on Team Light, but like. I would love to see Ericus. Not Ericus, but I would love to see Xehanort because like you get to see a perspective from his
side
point of view of like how he became, kind of like how unfortunately I hate the reference, but the prequels.
Yeah, like Terra.
See how
So
yeah, so
that will be interesting to see.
Well, I meant prequels as in like Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars prequels.
That works too.
True. So, just showing off what we're dealing with here. We have now loaded into Beefy Roxas. We are at level 13. Too early in the game. And that is because I just hate the opening gameplay of the game. So I'm going to show y'all real quick how I leveled up. And it's with these guys. So there's
what level are you?
13.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're pretty high level. I basically leveled up enough so that we're good for the Bailey fight in Hollow Bastion. So we pretty much don't really need to be grinding prior to that.
I was gonna say you should be like the one dude who got level 100 at Disney Islands.
Yeah, not that patient.
God, I remember doing that back in the day when Kingdom Hearts Final Mix came out.
Yeah.
I got to level 54.
Yeah.
Like I think I still have my old save on my PS2.
Well, you can
and it's
keep
like I got halfway there.
You could keep going if you wanted to.
Just plug it in, load it up.
Yep. So yeah, basically with these Dusks, once you beat them, you can just go back down through that door down there, and they reload immediately.
Yep, and that is my place to level.
Yep. So let's go on to the Twilight Thorn.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Brendan might die like he did before.
I'm not gonna die.
You are gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. Because this time we're Beefy Roxas, and we'll be fine. Actually, you're gonna see how ridiculous this fight has become because I'm so beefy. Actually, it becomes like this even as soon as level 5. Like, you don't have to be this high level for it to go this quickly. Yeah, gonna do a bunch of reaction commands. This fight is basically a reaction command tutorial, more or less, because there's just so many.
Then again, on like critical, like without leveling, it's so hard.
It's really hard, yeah. I did it during the test stream, and yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the big shot of Heartless, the dark side from Kingdom Hearts 1 was a lot easier. This is like, twice as hard, and you're just like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's actually pretty hard. So basically, just jump and hit, jump and hit, jump and hit. That's all you got to do, and then immediately you're gonna go into this mode back again. So yeah, this fight is basically turned into a joke. It's just you do the first reaction command set, and then you just jump and hit on his neck, and then you get to do the reaction commands again, and you jump and hit on his neck, and he's dead. So yeah, in terms of this live stream, we're currently playing on Critical. The goal of the deep dive stream is to see all of the story content. So that's going to include a lot of things, unfortunately, because that means we have to get the gold crown. Now, I already have a gold crown, so we're good. I'm going to do most of the stuff. I don't know if I'll do all of the Organization 13, but I'm going to do my best. All right, he did.
My name is Naminé. Roxas, do you remember your true name?
Say no more, Naminé.
But if no one tells him, Roxas will...
It's best he doesn't know the truth.
Hey, you're that pickpocket.
Whoa! Cypher, strike a pose, you know?
How's this?
That's totally perfect, you know? How about one more, you know?
What's that for?
Keepsake.
Those freaks in the white jumpsuits are gone, you know?
Cakewalk.
What were those things?
Outsiders, that's what. And if they don't wise up to the rules around here, I might have to take disciplinary measures.
Oh yeah, Cypher's always looking after the town, you know?
Wait up!
Hey, no chickening out of the tournament tomorrow.
We'll be waiting, you know?
So, you hung out with Cypher's gang today?
No, it's not like that. Oh yeah. How was the beach? Wasn't that today?
We didn't go. It wouldn't be the same without you, right?
Sorry. Hey, how about we go tomorrow? We could get those pretzels and...
I promised I'd be somewhere.
Oh. Oh.
You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, the four of us split the prize.
Okay, you're on.
You two are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise. I'm out of here.
Restoration at 48%.
Was that Namine made of data?
No. Namine hijacked the data herself. Look what she's done now. She's totally beyond my control.
Calm down.
It doesn't matter. As long as Namine accomplishes her goal, we needn't worry about what befalls Roxas.
It's up to me. Only the Keyblade Master can open the secret door and change the world.
Well, I'm not gonna betray Sora either.
My friends are my power.
So, your heart won this battle.
It is I, and some. Lead me into everlasting darkness!
Sora! Forget it. There's no way you're taking Kairi's heart. Kairi.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
Promise? Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
Right. Promise. What a mess.
Hurry to the sandlot. You're gonna be late.
Run, Roxas, run.
Who are you gonna root for?
Both of them, silly.
Ladies and gentlemen, struggle fiends of Twilight Town, it's time for summer's most sizzling clash. That's right, today is the day for the struggle and title match. Who will be the one to break through the ranks and take on our champion Setzer?
Cypher! You know?
And who will leave today as our new struggle champion?
Hater! Roxas!
Yes, the crowd is fired up, so you know what comes next. Let's struggle!
Hey now, it's time to introduce today's combatants. The 4 bad boys who struggled their way through the preliminaries. Regular finalist and head of the Twilight Disciplinary Committee, Cypher. Completely out of nowhere. Who knew he'd make it so far this year? Vivi! An underground favorite and local attitude problem, Hayner! It's his first trip to the finals. And struggler number 4, who happens to be my absolute favorite customer, Roxas! So, who will win this sweltering summer struggle? Who will take home the grand prize? The summa cum laude of struggle, the 4 Crystal Trophy! and a chance to take on our defending champion, Setzer. It won't be long now, folks. I suggest our challengers go over the official struggle rules before we begin.
Alrighty.
Better save, Brandon.
I definitely will. No worries about that. But yeah. So here we are. Time for the struggle. Wow. And I also want to take this opportunity to have a look around, because they what I thought was kind of funny was that, so the day before in this you know, week that we're going through, they had none of this up. They had nothing prepared, and then just, I guess in the afternoon before and maybe the morning, they just completely decorated everything.
Disney magic.
Is that Disney magic? Exactly. So I also want to point out, this is a great opportunity to also talk about the lighting in Kingdom Hearts 2 and how much better it is than Kingdom Hearts 1. We've got the shadows here, all pre-baked, pre-rendered, straight out of Maya. Straight out of Maya! And then right here you can see that this light actually works. And it casts light here and casts shadows. And there's, look at this shadow. Look at this shadow. Pew! It's coming from this light. It's gorgeous. And the light is casting onto the tree. You see that? That's awesome. Light casting onto the tree. And casting onto that flappy flag. And you got highlights. We got highlights. We got highlights here on this struggle banner. Looks beautiful. That said, those highlights are painted on. That's not pre-rendered. Well, it's pre-rendered, but not by computers, by humans. So that's just one thing that I love about Kingdom Hearts 2 is it's got baked lighting and shadow, and it looks amazing. And something that you can see right here, something that modern games don't do, is the shadows. Well, not to say that this is that accurate, but the shadows actually have fall off. What? So fall off is like, so right close where the shadow starts, that's where it's the sharpest. And then as you go further away from the shadow, it gets softer until it fades away. That's how real shadows work. But in modern games these days, do we get that? No. It's all the same blurriness or no blurriness. But, you know, if you've seen any of the recent, like, ray tracing demos, like at Unreal Engine 4, they finally have that, because ray tracing can do that. So, that's awesome. Alright. Oh, hello, Voladin Faust. Oh, I see you got some, Jesse Cox, stickers. I love that guy. I love Jesse Cox. Another interesting thing, we got Setzer here from Final Fantasy VI, and we also have Vivi! So Setzer and Vivi are the first two non-Nomura designed Final Fantasy characters to join Kingdom Hearts 2.
And what did Nomura say about them? Like how like his staff pressured him put.
Yeah, something like that.
Or was it, or were their staff favorites or something?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't remember what he said about them, but I know he was asked about them in interviews prior to release. But yeah, so these are Nomura redesigns, obviously. Setzer has the most redesign because, you know, coming from, you know, before 3D era, you know, back to sprites, and this is the design he went for. Looks pretty cool. And then Vivi looks pretty much like he did in Final Fantasy IX. Except that hat.
Yeah, the hat's really cute though.
Gotta have the zippers. Sorry, Nomura, but it's true.
No, everything's all plaid.
Yeah, exactly. Now everything's plaid, so can't wait to see what kind of plaid designs we have. So yeah, let's let us save. I actually have a little bit of an older save here that I want to save over. Yeah, this is the superior save. Oh, I forgot to do something. Something that is important. This. Gotta turn that guard on. Okay, now I'm actually gonna save. So Churro, if we have any, if you guys have any questions, please ask them now. Because otherwise, I'll just get right into the struggle. I'll give you guys a few seconds.
Does anybody have any questions for us before we move on?
Any questions about this part of the game, maybe?
Mage says you are darn adorable when you get outside about the graphics.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mage. Yeah, for me, graphics, that's just like, that's my bread. That's my butter. I love them graphics. But
that's why if you listen to the podcast, Brendan, you always go on and on and on and on about it.
That's just my life there. But I will say, I do not think graphics are the most important thing in video games. This is just my personal area of interest. I think in terms of games in general, I think that the experience is the most important. Notice that I said experience and not gameplay. I didn't say story. I think it's all about the experience that you get out of it. I think you can have a game with crappy graphics, crappy gameplay, crappy story. You can have crappy whatever you want, but as long as the experience is good, I think it's a valuable game. So that's my thing. Now, I think to have a good game experience, you should probably have good gameplay, maybe a good story, if you need a story, that is. And you definitely should have, some. Well, I guess you don't even need good graphics these days. You can have, there's Minecraft. But yeah, experience is number one over everything. However, whatever components you need to add up to a good experience, whether that's graphics, that's gameplay, whatever, music, whatever is required to have a good experience. That's what a game needs. But I happen to really love graphics because I'm an artist, so that's just me. Oh, I love doing this guy's voice. First, listen to the referee explain the rules. Then,
Good job,
I'll start the tournament. When it's your turn, come speak to me. I like him because his voice is kind of similar to Goofy. So, he's basically, if Goofy was a human, this is human Goofy. Prove me wrong.
And Goofy put on some weight too.
Yeah, he did put on some weight. I'm assuming that Goofy would have put on weight. But yeah, this is Goofy human form. Get used to it. Yuck. All right, let's actually talk to some of these guys because otherwise I won't get to do their voices. You here for my autograph? Sorry, but I'm busy. Why don't you go listen to the referee in front of the board explain the rules? All right, let's listen to this traitor. Back in the day, I used to practice battling with my friends. Practicing's the only way you'll get stronger. Cypher might be a good opponent. Oh, Cypher might be a good opponent. I guess that would be the delivery for that. Struggle battle rule. The battle also ends when all of the participants' orbs have been stolen. Oh, good tip.
I love how the rules state the orbs too, but it's like they don't tell you where the orbs come from.
No, it doesn't say it at all. Let's see. No. Listen to the rules. So basically everybody's like, listen to the rules. Listen to the rules. Roxas, you should go listen to the rules. Are you all set? The item shop's open. It might help to buy something in advance. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, at this point you can actually leave the Sandlot if you want to.
Hey, Brendan.
Yes.
It would be nice if we could get like Justin Cowden to come in this during the stream.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I guess it would only be important now, but yeah, that'd be
no. But
cool.
I would love to see him try to like do other characters.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty funny. Cypher and his gang went to the back alley. They must not like crowds. Oh yeah, let's go fight Cypher. All right, I'm gonna do. Oh, by the way, so in this game, so all these characters, they're from Final Fantasy VIII. This is Cypher, Raijin, and Fujin. But in this game, Raijin goes as Rai and Fujin goes as Fu. So let's try Raijin.
Raifu. Fu Rai.
Yeah, Raifu. Raifu for Laifu. Cypher's gonna win! Hands down, you know! Oh, I really like in the last cutscene, he did this really strained and like energetic, you know, and he's like, Cypher's gonna win, you know. It's like he just ran out of breath at the end. I love that.
Casting director is more like, oh, we'll just keep it.
Victory. This is how she talks. Yeah, in Final Fantasy VIII, she speaks in one word phrases, and it's always in all caps. So it's like rage. I don't know why she does that.
Traitor.
Struggle battles are nice, but nothing beats a good street brawl. Win or lose, no grudges. Challenge it. Kneel, loser.
Backyard brawl. Backyard brawl.
Right, so we have backyard baseball, and Cypher, you're the ball. I think so far I have not taken damage in this run. Oh, except for with the dusk, but that was on purpose. Oh, so Rod Boats just got a Pro and a 4K TV, so that's really awesome. I am in a similar boat. I recently made a massive purchase, which I've told.
I know you did.
I know I told you, Churro, about it. I have not talked about it on the podcast because I just did it, but I have just bought a 4K OLED TV. For the same reason as Rod Boats, it's all for Kingdom Hearts 3. Basically, I'm just like, I am not waiting 13 years to play Kingdom Hearts 3 and play it in a crappy quality. Alright, so this guy's got to have a distinctive voice compared to the other blonde guys, so what could he be?
That's what I'm doing when...
all participants should hear the rules! Oh, yeah, what were you saying?
Like I said, like I'm using one of my PC monitors to play video games. And so once Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, that's going straight to my 4K TV.
There you go. Exactly. Listen to the rules? I'd better listen. You already know the rules, but a refresher can't hurt. It's easy. You've each got 100 orbs. Attack to take away your opponent's orbs. That's all you have to do. Land a hit, and your opponent will drop orbs. But if you're hit, you will be the one losing orbs, so watch out. Keep collecting orbs when the match is over. The participant with the most orbs wins. When you're ready, go talk to the tournament promoter. He's in the ring. But wait, sir, where do the orbs come from? Go talk to the promoter. Bye! That's the canon version of that interaction. Oh, I haven't talked to Vivi yet. Let's talk to Vivi. That is basically what's going on in his head. Oh, do they wish me luck? Let's see. Pence. Hainer loses his cool easily and opens himself up to attack. Watch for your chance and you should win. Just don't tell him I said anything. Thanks for the solid, Pence. I hope you bought potions and stuff. You'll need them when fighting Hainer. If you don't have enough cash, you can always do some work. So I guess you can also do work. I guess you can pretty much do anything at this point, but I think pretty much most people just fight. Alright, let's do this. Alright, time to begin. I hope you've practiced battling someone. Are you ready to take on Hainer? I'm ready. Let's get started.
Hey, sorry about yesterday.
What? You still worried about that? You need to learn to let that stuff go.
I've got a lot on my mind.
Sorry, man. Wait, what am I sorry for?
Our first match of today's Struggle Tournament will be between Roxas and his best friend, Hayner.
All right, here we go. Time to struggle. Got him. Oh, he hit me. Don't hit me.
There goes the perfect game.
There goes the perfect game. Call it. You gotta start over.
And I gotta restart.
Gotta restart. Sorry, guys. Gotta play through all that again.
I'll let Justin Cowden know that,
Yeah,
that he was the one that did it.
Yeah, he broke me. Still have a perfect game in terms of the struggle, though.
And the winner is Roxas! Not even friendship will slow this kid down, and Hayner put up a great fight too.
I lost. Oh, I can't believe it. I guess I taught you well.
I had a lot of fun fighting you.
Yeah, well, I didn't, wise guy.
Hey, let's find a way to cheer you up.
Nah, that's all right.
Out of the way.
You in a rush to lose?
Don't mess with your elders. Whoa! Just look at those sparks fly. I guess Cypher didn't expect to fight one of his own boys.
When did Vivi get so tough?
You're mine! I'm not sure what just happened. But the winner is Vivi in a positively blistering comeback.
That's not Vivi.
Huh?
Thrash him.
It looks like Cypher's withdrawn from the struggle for third place.
So I'm in third now? Oh, baby!
Alrighty. You heard Cypher. We gotta thrash him. See your Vivi. Oh, he says the same stuff. Okay. Alright, so I'll definitely save now, because this fight doesn't go as planned, as y'all probably know. I think I'll keep those saves around. What's a good save to save over? Alright, lucky number 7. That'll be our save. Maybe 13. Oh no, 13's already taken. Whatever. Alright, 7 it is. Alright, let's do it. It's time for the final match. Are you ready?
Do it, Brendan. Do it.
I'm ready. Let's get started.
Keep it clean, fellas.
And now, the match you've been waiting for. Roxas versus Vivi!
All right, here we go. Time for Vivi. Let's see if I can block. Block. Come on. Hit me. Oh, Come on. I want to use the guard. All right, did it. Pro gamer.
Major League Gaming should sign you up.
Yep, Major League Gaming. Oh, got him. That was major. All right, here we go. Just taking my time collecting the orbs. Oops. Is it gonna go crazy yet? Oh. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're about to win. Alright, we win. Alright, see you, J-Dog.
Again? Again?
All right, here we go. We got discs.
Roxas! All right. Fight, fight, fight. You really don't remember. It's me. You know, Axel.
Axel?
Talk about blank with a capital B. Man, oh man. Even the Dusks aren't gonna crack this one.
Wait a sec. Tell me what's going on.
This town is his creation, right? Which means we don't have time for a Q&A. You're coming with me, conscious or not. Then you'll hear the story. Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Number 13, Roxas. The Keyblade's chosen one.
Okay, fine. You asked for it.
All right, bring it on, Axel. You got my butt.
Get it memorized.
I got it memorized.
I know he just burned you.
Yeah.
You better not lose.
I don't like this fight, but no, I'm not gonna lose. But I'm not particularly good at playing as Roxas. That's the issue.
So it was you.
Roxas! This man speaks nonsense.
Roxas! Don't let him deceive you!
Roxas!
Roxas!
Roxas! Roxas! Roxas!
Painter! Pence! Olette!
What? What just happened?
Huh? How did I get here? Roxas!
Ladies and gentlemen, Roxas, our new top struggler!
Roxas?
Roxas, it's starting!
All right, we are back. A lot of interesting stuff, and my favorite lines from those scenes are Roxas, 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 Roxas. I love the way that goes.
I just love how Christopher Lee pronounces Roxas. Roxas.
Yeah, it almost sounds like rucksack. Rucksack, rucksack. It's great. Love
Kind of
it.
like how Setzer said, "Hey Rucksack, help me out."
Contests are like flipping a coin. Let's give it a go, shall we? Keep it clean, right? Interesting. Alrighty, let's take on Setzer, who wants us to do some shady stuff.
Setzer water.
You two, play fair now. You're at the top of the bracket.
There's only room for one appeal.
Well, may the best man win.
Hey, Rucksack. How about you throw the match for me?
Roxas! Focus!
Let me win, and I'll make it worth your while.
Get real!
Roxas, our underdog hero, versus Setzer, our defending champion. The winner of this match will be the true champion. That's bragging rights for a whole year, folks.
Whatever you think is right, you're wrong. And that is a big mistake. My life is a chip in the pie. Time to ante up.
All right, here we go. He almost got me.
Isn't the prize for losing a lot better than it is for winning?
You get a like something that
You
ups
get-
your strength.
Yeah, then like the championship belt only like gives
Yeah,
you
it's
like,
just defense.
resistance.
Yeah, just resistance to things. Yeah, it is better. I did try a playthrough with the losing strategy, but I don't know. Just for the purposes of the live stream, I'm gonna win. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say because usually like ever since I found out that the strength is better than whatever you get for the belt,
Oh yeah.
I always end up losing on purpose.
Yeah, it is generally better to lose, but yeah, I'm not.
Oh, sorry. Bye, Shillery.
Bye, Shillery.
Roxas!
You did it!
That was awesome, Roxas!
Oh,
Well,
As promised.
Thanks a ton, Roxas.
One more treasure for us to share.
I've got a present too, for all of us.
Whoa.
Kyrie, wait up! Hey, do you feel like going out to the island? Titus and Walk are all wrapped up in their ball game, and they won't go with me. Not today. Sorry. Aw, why not? Do you remember those boys who used to hang out with us? Riku? Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to him. I sure miss him. He's far away, but I know we'll see him again. Sure. Of course we will. And the other boy? What other boy? The one who was with Riku and me all the time. We played together on that island. His voice always used to be there, and now it's gone. I can't think of his face or his name. I feel awful about it. So I told myself, I'm not going to the island until I remember everything about him. Are you sure you didn't make him up?
Nominate? Nominate. What's happening to me?
Who are you? And that's not my name. I'm Kyrie.
Kyrie. I know you. You're that girl he likes.
Who? Please, a name.
I'm Roxas.
Okay, Roxas. But can you tell me his name?
You don't remember my name? Thanks a lot, Kyrie. Okay, I guess I can give you a hint. Starts with an S.
Are you okay? Kyrie? What's that?
A letter. I wrote it yesterday, to the boy I can't remember. I said that no matter where he is, I'll find him. One day. And when I stopped writing, I remembered we made a promise. Something important. This letter is where it starts, I know it.
Wow. I hope he gets it.
He will. Starts with an S. Right? Sora?
Restoration at 79%.
His progress is astounding.
So, what happened?
Namine's encounter with Roxas put his heart in contact with Kyrie's. And that in turn affected Sora. You see?
Namine. She's a wonder.
She wasn't born like other nobodies. She can interfere with the hearts and memories of Sora and those aligned with him.
But whose nobody is she?
I could tell you. But first, perhaps you could tell me your true name.
It's Ansem.
It's an honor, Ansem.
No way! It's too soon. You can't seriously get rid of him.
It's an order. Why do you hesitate? You who has been ruthless towards those who turn their backs on the organization.
But it's not like that. He didn't betray us. He can't come back.
If he doesn't return, you know what you must do. Or you will face the consequences.
So you'll turn me into a dusk. All right, I'll do it if that's what you want.